Hello everyone. Today I will discuss some questions and answer from 8085 microprocessor. The first question is, on which model is based the basic architecture of the digital computer? So the answer will be von Neumann architecture model. The next one, what is meant by distributed processing? A distributed processing means which involve the use of several microprocessors in a single computer. For example, we can say the first microprocessor may control the hardware activities, second may control the storage device like disk, hard disk, and third may control the input-output operations, and the fourth microprocessor may control the system processors. So the next question will be, when was the first microprocessor is developed? The first microprocessor is developed by the BUSI COM of Japan and Intel of USA in 1971. The next one, what is a microprocessor? A microprocessor may be thought of as a silicon chip around which a microcomputer is built. So microprocessor is nothing but a silicon chip. The next one, what is the technology used in microprocessor? The answer is NMOS technology, that is N-type metal oxide semiconductor is used. This technology is used in the microprocessor. So in 8085 NMOS technology is used in the microprocessor. The next one, what are the three main units of a digital computer? The three main units of a digital computer are the central processing unit or CPU. The next one is the memory unit, that is the RAM, and the last one is the input-output devices. This is based on the von Neumann model. So number 7 is, how does the microprocessor communicate with the memory and input-output devices? So the microprocessor communicate with memory and input-output devices via three buses. This is data bus, is address bus, and control bus. Here the data bus is bidirectional, the address bus is unidirectional, and control bus is bidirectional. And all these three bus all together is called a system bus. The next one, what is the machine language programming? The programming a computer by utilizing hex or binary code is known as machine language programming. That is, in which programming the computer utilizes the hexadecimal or binary code is basically known as machine language programming. What are the meant by low level and high level languages? In programming languages that are machine dependent, that means which programming languages are machine dependent is generally called is low level languages. For example, the assembly languages is a low level languages. That means this code is not, this one code is not run on the other machines. On the other hand, which programming languages that are not machine dependent, that is machine independent, these are the high level languages, that's BASIC, Fortran, C, Algol, etc. So these codes are run on the more different machines, that is not machine independent. The next one is the what is meant by word length or word size of a computer. So the number of bits that a computer recognizes and can process at a time is known as word length or word bit. We have already known that our computer is 32 bit, 64 bit. This is our word size of a computer. The next question, what is meant by an instruction? The answer is an instruction is a command which asks the microprocessor to perform a specific task or job. So instruction is a command which is asked to the microprocessor to do this or perform this specific task. The next one, how many different instructions in microprocessor 8085 has, and what is the instruction set? The 8085 microprocessor has total 74 different instructions for performing different operation or task. So 8085 has 74 different instructions. An entire different instruction that a particular microprocessor can handle is called a instruction set. That means all the instructions can be handled by a microprocessor is called the instruction set of this particular microprocessor. The next one, what an instruction consists of? So an instruction consists of operation code, that is we are known as opcode, and address of the data or operand. That is, this is the first field and this is the second field. First field consists of operation code or opcode, and the second field is the address of the data or is called operand. So our instruction consists of two things, that is operation code and address of the data. How are the high level languages converted into the binary form? The high level languages are converted into their corresponding binary by means of another program. That means with the help of another program, a high level language is converted into the binary form. This program is either a compiler or interpreter. That means the compiler or interpreter can convert our high level language to the binary form or machine level language or targeted languages. The compiler are generally used by Fortran, Pascal, COBOL, etc. Whereas the interpreter are generally used in the BASIC. MBASIC is common example of an interpreter for basic languages. So compiler and interpreter converts our high level language to the low level language or binary form. The next one, what is a statement? Instruction written in high level languages. So the instruction written in high level language is also known as a statement. The next question is write down the differences between the compiler and interpreter. This is the most important question. So differences between compiler and hardware lies in the generations of the machine code or object code. In compiler, reads the entire program first and then generate the corresponding object code. So the compiler reads the entire program first and then generate the corresponding object code, whereas the interpreter reads the instruction at a time, that means one instruction at a time, produce the corresponding object code and execute the object code the same before starting reading the next instruction. That means the interpreter works as a one by one instruction, but in case of compiler, read the entire program first and make a object code. So a program from a compiler runs 5 to 25 times faster than a program runs an interpreter. That means the compiler is 5 to 25 times faster than the interpreter. But in the compiler, you need a memory for the compiling of total code, but in case of interpreter, you need a little amount of memory to interpret this line. The next one, what is a bus? A bus is a branch of wires through which the data, address and control signal flows between the computer memory and the peripheral input output devices and the CPU. The next one is, what is a microcomputer? A microcomputer is a system which is capable of processing a stream of input information and will generate a stream of output information taking the help of the program which is stored in the memory of the system. So the microprocessor is capable of processing the stream of input information and will generate a stream of output operations and with the help of a particular program which is stored in the computer memory. And the last question is, what are the names given to the instruction written in high level or low level languages? So the answer is, the instruction written in high level languages are known as statements, and the instruction written in low level languages is called the mnemonics. You have already heard that in the microprocessor lab it is called the mnemonics. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.